President Donald Trump expected to mark his 4th of July by signing the massive spending bill that Congress passed yesterday. House lawmakers passed the measure in a 218 to 214 vote, with all Democrats and 2 Republicans voting against the bill. The bill significantly boosts spending for border security, immigration enforcement, and defense, and extends President Trump's 2017 tax cuts. It also increases the child tax credit and ends taxes on tips and overtime pay. However, the budget bill also slashes spending on so-called safety net programs, including food assistance, housing programs, and Medicaid. As CBS 8's Richard Allen reports, these are programs hundreds of thousands of local families rely on.
No better birthday present for America than the phenomenal victory we achieved just hours ago when Congress passed the one big, beautiful bill to make America great again.
It's a tense and dark day for many.
Today also happens to be Imperial Beach resident Julie Porter's birthday, her 68th. But she says there's little to celebrate in the passage of this bill.
I was hoping at the last minute there would be enough that would vote no.
Porter receives both housing assistance and Medicaid benefits and is intensely concerned how these approved federal cuts will ultimately impact her, especially when it comes to her health care.
I'm supposed to have some major surgery, and whether or not this will affect that, I don't know.
Currently, about 1 million San Diego County residents rely on Medicaid. And while it's still not clear exactly how much the county stands to lose in federal Medicaid funding, nationwide, the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates that Medicaid could be cut by $930 billion, with nearly 12 million people throughout the country at risk losing their health care coverage. Nancy Sasaki, CEO of the United Way of San Diego County, told CBS 8 that she fears this could lead to San Diegans delaying their medical care.
Instead of going in when it's early care, where you might be able to get it taken care of, you might wait, and now it's going to put you in potentially a life or death situation.
Sasaki also worries about the impact this new bill will have on SNAP. That's the Nutritional Food Assistance Program that 129,000 kids throughout the county currently benefit from.
We'll see some kids getting cut from food supplies and the necessary food that they need.
That's because this bill now imposes stricter requirements to qualify for SNAP. Sasaki says it will be the children who pay the price.
When they come into school and they're hungry, and they couldn't sleep, they're tired, they're hungry, they're not going to be able to learn as effectively.
I don't think they're seeing the big picture of humanity and human beings, how this is going to affect us.
Richard Allen, CBS 8.
CBS 8 talked with Democratic North County Representative Mike Levin, and he voted no on the bill and shared his thoughts on it passing.
I think this is the worst piece of legislation that I have seen in my years doing this. First of all, a massive $3.3 to $4.5 trillion hole in our debt for no real national purpose other than to provide tax cuts predominantly to the wealthiest Americans.
Meanwhile, Republican Speaker, Mike Johnson said the estimations about what the legislation would do in a negative manner are being overblown.